Well, this episode didn't turn out the way I was expecting to do so. You don't just say, hey, I'm pregnant, and then try to talk about a picture book for the first short minutes of the episode, then go to something completely different. Like, really? Like, what is this? I thought we'd be talking about babies and families and stuff, but instead, and trying to make picture books. But instead, it's about art, but not the art that I'm usually like talking about. It's about music, perspectives, and adapting to different ways of life and situations. I'm not mad. I'm just confused the way the show was leading us on. We got some interesting. So as you can figure, Mine's mother is pregnant. Congrats to Popper Gunther. Anyways, besides that, she wanted to make a picture book, but her art sucks. So she wanted to hire an artist. Apparently, Wilmia is a good artist, but she's been turning her down for some strange apparent reasons and wishes to stay with the orphans because the orphans have no one else older enough to really look after them. So she'd rather be with them. But there's more to that, so we'll get to that later on. So, head priest talks about hiring um, Rosina instead. But Rosina is something, she's about music, and that instrument they're playing. So I was not expecting to hear a performance from head priests. I'm like, dang, head priest. Then again, you are noble. See, like I keep saying, the difference between a noble and a rich person are completely different. I've said this tons of times, but by watching this show, you see the difference between a noble and a rich person. A noble have more things at stake. They have more to lose and stuff. Their reputation truly is everything, and they must be on their toes at all times. That's what it means to be a noble. One of the things. So people will envy the nobles. I don't envy the nobles. They may be rich and they can get everything they want, but they have some certain things at a price. There's certain customs they must go to, certain things they must look away. And he was even warning Mine not to go around boasting about her unborn sibling. As you know, the high priest is still carrying a big grudge, and this dude apparently corrupted churches. All I get is they will do terrible things back then where they'll go after someone and know about you just to damage you, just to get at you, and they'll make it look like an accident or someone else did it. So you gotta be careful, in a way. But then that's the last we got from the baby thing. And we went on with the entire thing with Rosina, the new retainer, in a way. She is the girl who could play instruments. And the main one she was playing was the harpsichord. I think it's called a harpsichord. I guess it's like you're hugging the instrument and you're playing it, It's close to like a cello or something like that. Or, not cello. Was it the cello or the viola? No, there's violin, viola, then is it the cello? I can't freaking remember. Anyways, you play it with your strings in a way like a guitar, so it's a string instrument. And it has a lovely sound to it. And Mine was playing a while, and she was a bit rusty, but she was okay to the point where some people were surprised how well she was doing. Mine herself was an arts and crafts person in the past, so of course she was already used to this kind of thing, but not to perfection. So she had 10 days to put on performance in front of the head priest. And this is where you call a thing called growing pains. You get every time you do something again, it doesn't mean it's going to go well the next time. So Mine was able to get along with her other retainers, but each retainer will bring a different challenge. They'll have their own situation to go through. It might not be sad or trivial, but sometimes it'll just be, learning to adapt, learning to accept. And that was Rosina's growth in this episode. And also Mine's too, because when she became a retainer of Mine, she was being very high and mighty. She was telling her what to do. She told freaking Fran to go get her stuff and wasn't doing any chores. Just playing things. She would wake up late, not get up on time, and all she'd do was play the harpsichord for Mine. And that was it. Now everyone's getting jealous. Getting bad, man. This is how it is, where you don't try to do too much special treatment within the workforce. Other workers will get angry and they'll get upset. But however, it's like this. Imagine you were working for someone for a while, a good long while. This person favored you because you did what you did to perfection. And they only wanted you to do that because that's all they were interested in what you did. But then sometime later, you got to get let go or you got to resign. You go somewhere new to work. And of course, they appreciate your talents, but also they want you to put in that work too. But however, you're trying to persuade the boss, like, nah, you think you have the same benefits that you had from a previous job, but you don't. Even if the job pays more or not, doesn't mean you get the same treatment. That's just how it is. Different environments cause for different strategies. And she didn't understand that, which is understandable. It seems like the gray robes don't have much experience at all in life. No matter how old they get, they seem to be doomed to have their life being controlled by others. Therefore, they won't have that chance to truly know what it means to have free will or to experience things on their own. So it's up to someone to teach them. And unfortunately, it's mine to do it. So she understands that now that you're not working with Christine no more, so you have to make a decision that you want to play this instrument again, you have to also put in the work as well. You can't just play the instrument like you did last time. Christine was her last owner, and Christine only cared about was musicians and artists. She didn't care about anything else. So it was okay. But this is different with mine. Mine is a different kind of play. And because of that, she learns that you have to do something different in order to adapt it to a new environment. The same strategy ain't going to work for our next problem. It's not. That's not how it works. And she has to understand that. And I understand that she had to go through that. I was kind of like, oh, this girl tripping at first, but then I stopped to think about it. Maybe that's the reason why. I see things from her perspective. She probably thought that that's just how things roll. But she now understands that life's not like that, which is a good learning experience for her. So now she will try to do some paperwork. She is still delicate. Now then, when everything was all being wrapped up, I was disappointed though in one thing, and that was the fact that we didn't get to see Mine's full performance. Only the last thing, I hate it when anime do that. I just can't stand it when they do that, where you see them practicing in a band or something, or whatever talent, and then you only see the end piece of the talent, and then it ends like that. I'm like, you hype this up this entire time, see them work, and we don't get to see the fruits of their labor? I can't stand when shows do that. It's not just anime, other shows do that stuff too. Like, if they're training hard, we want to see how hard they train by their results. People, at least give us that. But whatever. Whatever, man. No, before that episode ended, they showed us one last thing. And that was with Wilmia. Apparently, her last owner tricked her, tricked her to giving him her flower. I was showing me laughing at that. But I guess it's one of those things where her previous guy, Master, was doing the gray robes. He was probably a player and wanted her, and so she was tricked in a way, and now she feels betrayed. So she doesn't trust men. So that's the reason why she gave Fran that nasty look. I'm like, well, why are you ever treating Fran like garbage today? Yeah, I understand now. Let's think about it. First it was Rosina who was doing Fran dirty, and now it was Wilmia giving him dirty looks. But at least what Wilmia was doing was justified in a way. Yes, all men are different, not all are bad, but her experience is what keeps her from knowing that. And it's going to be hard for her to get out of that circle, that comfort space, because what happened to her. So anyway, because going through something like that, people will see you as a whore or harlot and stuff like that, and it can ruin your reputation and ruin you as a person. So I can see why she's acting that way. So I guess the next episode is about Wilmia and the children of the orphanage. So look forward to it, man. Definitely do. I'm still disappointed in a way that it wasn't about the picture book, which I thought it would be, but hey. digress. So, anyways, we'll end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox, all anime. Signing out.